Long ago, there lived a man with his 3 sons in a deserted village located in the area of the desert. Now, this man had 17 camels. Yeah. He had 17 camels, and it was his only source of income. Now, he rents those camels out as a form of transportation in the desert. People come rent the camels from him and pay him. That's where his source of income. Just one day, he passed away. Gosh, it was so painful. He passed away. He left a will of how his assets are to be shared among his 3 sons. Now, after the funeral and the other obligations, the 3 sons were settled again. Then, it was time to read the will their father has left behind for them, of how his properties are to be shared among the 3 sons. Now they read the will that their fathers left behind. The will states that the eldest son is assigned half of the total camels. Now the middle one is assigned 1/3 of the total camels, and the third one is assigned 1/9 of the total camels. Now the father shared these camels in 3 equal parts, but in a different way, because 17 is an odd number and cannot be shared in 3 equal parts. Now the sons looked at each other and they were stunned when reading the will. They were stunned when reading the will, because the question that asked themselves, how possible is it for us to divide this our father's property by his will? It is how possible it is. So they spent several days thinking. They spent several days thinking about different ways they could come up with sharing these 17 camels. So after several thinking, none could come up with a solution. So they decided to take this issue to the wise man. They got to the wise man's house and explained the problem to the wise man, seeking for solution. After hearing the problem from the 3 sons, the wise man laughed and looked at them and was like, instantly the wise man found a solution to the problem. The wise man instantly found a solution to their problem and told the 3 sons to bring the whole camels to him. They brought the whole camels. The next day, they brought all 17 camels to the wise man's house. The wise man added one of his camel to the 17 camels to make it 18. Now, the wise man said to the first son, okay, now read the will. The eldest son began to read his will. As per the will, the eldest son is assigned half of the total camels. which states 18 camels divided by 2 is equal to 9 camels. So the number of camels for the eldest son, 9 camels were the share of the oldest son. The camels were remaining 9. Now, he said to the second son, read the will. The second son began to read the will, and as per the will, the second son is to be assigned 1/3 of the total camel, which states 18 divided by 3 is equal to 6. Now, the second son got his share of camels, got 6 camels as a share. Now, the oldest son's camel plus the second son's camel is equal to 15 camels. Now we call the last son to read the will. As per the will, 1/9 of the total camel is assigned to the third son as a share. Now 18 divided by 9 is equal to 2. So the third son has a share of 2 camels. Now the remaining 1 camel that was added, the 1 camel that was added to their camel was now taken back by the wise man. And the 3 sons lived happily ever after. The 3 sons left from the wise man's house happy that they were able to find a solution to their problem, and it was settled. The old man used his intelligence smartly in solving their problem. Now, intelligence is nothing but finding a common ground to solve problem matters. In conclusion, there is no problem without a solution. We just need to find out that solution. Thank you.